Emma Miller with us here in the John Mendola Show. First in the javelin in a packed, talented group. Talk about the big throw that you had yesterday and being able to win it. Wasn't easy in that field.
Yeah, I mean, I got out there. My goal was to get to states, and obviously I did that with the first place. I was throwing with and against a bunch of my friends. So, it's really fun when everyone's like cheering each other on for every throws. Like, I don't want any of them to do bad. I want them to do just as good as me. So it was fun when they were cheering me on. Then I hit that big throw, and it was awesome. In my last throw, we have the whole community clapping while I'm throwing. It was great.
It's tough because you get people that, whether it's a jump or throw, and they get past the state qualifying mark in the season, and then you get the districts, and that might not happen in the hurdles or the pole vault or the javelin. And you start to feel for people that it's tough, but at the same time, then you get the people that, they throw their furthest at districts and so forth and so on. Talk a little bit about the emotions and you see the highs and lows and, being able to kind of control that.
Yeah, I mean, any sport, it's super mental. That separates the good athletes from the great ones, honestly, like going in there with the right mindset, worrying about yourself, not worrying about everyone else. I eat healthy, I focus before I throw, especially in a big meet. I need to calm the nerves down and listen to music, doing other things while I'm waiting to throw.
Talk a little bit about the coaching, getting coached, going through typical stuff, maybe you're a little sore, maybe it's like, okay, I threw a little too much today. Talk about some of those challenges of the ups and downs of it.
Yeah, I mean, I have some great coaches. Our head coach, George Hawanitz, is always, I have him in school as well as a teacher. He's always there behind my back, wanting the best for me. My school coach, Willie Rebar, he's always helping out. He's working with my off-season private coach, Barry Krames, and we all coordinate a schedule and follow it. And I'm throwing 6 days a week, so my off day is completely rest, and then I'll have some harder and easier days. I just have to make sure I don't injure myself.
Let's talk about form, and concentrating on some of those little tips, and if the javelin gets away from you a little bit, you're like, oop,
Yeah, I mean, with the javelin, I'm not the biggest kid in the world. Javelin's all form when you're throwing. I'm more worried about my form and my speed more than I am about my strength. I feel like when I fix one thing, my form, something else messes up, and I'm working on that. There's always something to work on, something to get better.
You talk about your family. Tell us about their support for you and being there for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the oldest of 4 girls. 3 little sisters, 1 with special needs. Yet my parents are always still at my meets, cheering me on. Most of my sisters usually there. 2 of my 3 little sisters actually run on the track with me, so they're running on the track while I'm throwing. Usually I'm throwing my javelin, and in between throws I'm going to cheer my sister on in the 2 mile. So it's great to have my sisters, my parents, and usually my grandparents there as well to cheer me on. They're really supportive of it.
You talk about just trying to be the best big sister you could be, and what that's about, to be a good role model.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be the best role model I can for them. I love my little sisters more than anything. I mean, I'm always hanging out with them. I always want to be the best for them. So whatever I can do, especially being able to excel in something and show them that, hey, you can do it too, is huge for me.
Next step for you with senior year, so got decisions to make. You already made them, so what is the next step for you?
So I'm going to be throwing the javelin on the track and field team, Division I in the Patriot League at the United States Naval Academy.
Talk about that process and the recruiting thing. Getting into the Naval Academy is ridiculously challenging. So you got to be at the top of your game in the classroom, in your community, in athletics. So talk about how that all kind of went down.
Yeah, I mean, I've known I want to go to Naval Academy since the 6th grade. My dad used to referee college football, so I went down when he was refereeing the game down there. I saw the campus, it was beautiful, loved it. I've been working for it ever since. In the classroom, being top 10 in my class. I mean, in the sports, playing all 3 sports, excelling in the javelin so I can go play sports there. And then also with my leadership, I've been working in clubs in school and then outside of school with an organization called Sea Cadets. I've been really building my leadership, both military and just individually as well.
You talk about your teammates, and you have a teammate over there who's pretty darn good. She's a little bit of adversity with her injury, but nonetheless, I'm sure you work together and complement each other. Hey, you could do it, and work at each other's confidence.
Yeah, I mean, even at practices, we're constantly looking at each other's forms, correcting each other. Last year when Mary was hurt, she would come to the meets, cheer me on, and it was great to have her there. And now I'm cheering her on. We're cheering each other on at the same time here.
A lot of positive energy at Valley View. You guys are, I think, the #1 school in the country for coaches versus cancer. I mean, the community kind of gets behind things. What's it mean to you to be a Cougar?
Yeah, I mean, I bleed blue and gold. Everything about Valley View I love. I love walking the halls. I like to be in school, and that's rare where you like to be in school. So, I mean, I like being there. Everyone's got each other's back. Like, we want the Cougars to be on top in everything, whether it's on the field, on the court, in the classroom. We gotta be number one.
Let's talk about the three sports for you, and being able to just balance it all, and you're all in. Any time of year, you're that kind of young lady, and that's why you're going to the Naval Academy, because you like a schedule, you like a routine, you like to go do things. So, is that just who you are?
I mean, I'm super competitive. I don't just want to be in a sport. I'm in it to win it. Like, I was on the cross country team. We were district champions a few times. Basketball team, we went to districts and states this year, and now cross track and field, I'm doing the same thing. I like to win.
All right, well, you are a winner, and congratulations with the district championship and much more to come going forward.
Thank you.